Jackie, I have all the authority here, and I grant it unequivocally to you as well. This is indeed the very wonderful, lovely, iconic Jackie Weaver from that ill-fated Handforth Parish Council meeting. Jackie, thank you so much for joining us. As I say, you're an icon legend. You are, according to my Google search suggestions, the third most famous Jackie. It goes Jackie Chan, Jackie Kennedy, former First Lady, Jackie Weaver, and you have beaten out Jackie Collins and Jackie Stewart.
Wow,
that's pretty.
And even beating the man, one man in that.
Yes, you are genuine. You are such a hero. So basically, if you're not familiar, well, have you been living under a rock? In 2021, there was a Handforth Parish Council meeting presided over by Jackie Weaver on Zoom, and it got a bit out of hand. What do you remember of the council meeting? What sort of sticks in your mind from being there on the night?
Well, the weird thing is, not much.
Yeah.
Because although I'd like to say things like that never ever happen in council meetings, but they do. And my job really is about helping councils that are in difficulty. So my experience of councils is kind of skewed as well, because nobody ever rings me up and says, I thought I'd just ring you up and tell you everything's going fine. They only contact me when there's a problem. So I was expecting trouble, and duly got it. But what I think a lot of people don't realise is that the video didn't go viral till 2 months after that. So I'd long forgotten that meeting.
What's your first? Well, I've heard you talk before about being told you're trending, and you didn't quite even know what trending was at the time. No. But it's gone stratospheric. You've got your own dedicated BBC News page. There is a goat named after you. Are you aware of the goat, Jackie?
No, I'm not aware of the goat. I'll have to write that one down. That's
I was hoping that maybe it was like a sponsorship situation and you'd get updates and a little plush toy or something. But no, there was a goat that was sort of being paraded around on Zoom. It was like a Zoom goat for parties.
Zoom goat?
Yeah, and it was named Jackie Weaver. You've had a cake made in your likeness.
No, I know.
I'm sure you also, the nature of being online, you've had probably lots of negative stuff and lots of hate as well. But I actually saw that Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote a song for you. And I'm so sorry, that is too far. That really is unnecessary. Nobody should suffer that indignity.
But there is an even better one by, now on the spot, and I can't remember the name of the two girls.
Flo and Joan.
Flo and Joan.
Yes. You were a star of their yearly
and I
wrap-up.
enjoyed that more than Andrew Lloyd Webber's.
Yeah, they are. Flo and Joan are fantastic comedians.
Incredible.
So we actually, Max is a brilliant ventriloquist and has recently got off a run of panto. And just a minute ago, we were asking him to guess whether famous celebrities were in panto or not. And I've got to ask you, Max, do you think Jackie Weaver has been involved in pantomime?
Oh, if you haven't, you really should be. That would be incredible. Maybe like a magic mirror or something. I'm going to say, just out of hoping, oh yes, she has.
Have you, Jackie?
Well, let me ask you a question first. If you were going to cast me in panto, what role would you offer?
Oh my goodness! I think you'd make a fantastic queen. You could be the wicked queen who has authority over the land. That would be incredible. Or the queen who saves the day.
So no tights involved in that. That's the main thing.
I think we could negotiate no tights. Yes.
Yes, I have been in panto for 2 years, and absolutely correct. As a mirror.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, at the Crew Lyceum with Bobby Davro, your friend of mine, and what an amazing, wide-ranging career you've had ever since that video went viral. I've listened to lots of your podcasts. You've got a book out as well called "You Do Have the Authority Here."
Brilliant.
Which includes advice on how to deal with men that drone on and on. What's your top tip to deal with men droning on and on, Jackie?
It's kind of counterintuitive, but I kind of feel whether the men or women that drone on and on, part of the reason they do it is because nobody listens to them. I mean, you're so used to them wittering on that you just really don't give them the attention they need. So give them some love. Give them some real hard listening to. I'll see if that helps.
I really love that. I know you're sort of an advocate of sort of passionate, sort of open-eared politics, and I know you're a very strong advocate for local politics as well. And Handforth Parish Council, obviously the infamous council from the meeting, actually has 11 out of 11 candidates are all independents. So at that sort of level, it's sort of the best place to get independent candidates in. What would be your advice to somebody who wants to get involved in local politics and go down that route?
Well, I guess for me, I make a distinction between local politics, that P word, and local democracy. I'm really behind democracy, not so much behind the politics of it.
Yes.
And as you say, for me, the beauty of town and parish councils is that there's space there for everyone. So if you do want to dip your toe in the political waters, go on, join a political council. But equally, if your passion is about doing stuff for communities, then join a non-political council. And you really will, you get such a reward from being able to be supported and recognised in doing stuff for the community. Unfortunately, when people volunteer for a lot of things, they don't get the acknowledgement, they don't get the support. But when you're a local councillor, you get the ability to charge people tax. And there's nothing that attracts people's attention more than knowing that you are spending their money.
I love that. I think there's such a consistent message there between what you're saying about, people who drone on and local politics. It's so important to listen to people. And one of the things I suppose we all looking for as humans is just to be heard, to be acknowledged. Look, I'm so grateful you've joined us, Jackie. I know you're a big Thin Lizzy fan. So let me say, Jackie Weaver is back in town. And I have one final question. This is a personal question because I've seen your beautiful nails on Twitter, and I know you're a very glamorous person. And you're obviously the chief officer for all the Cheshire. Cheshire is quite a tongue twister, that, isn't it? I should let the Andronicus have a go at it. The Cheshire Association of Local Councils. So you've been all around that area. Because I'm a big fan of charity shopping, where is the best place to head into a Chazza and get some good frocks?
Oh, blimey. Well, it's got to be a fairly wealthy area, hasn't it?
That's the key. I always find that's the key, is rich people donating stuff, and then clueless older volunteers. Because young people, they've got the internet, they know the value of things. But Doris, Down, Handforth, British Art Foundation, you can bleed those charities dry, my friends.
Yeah, or you want to just head a little bit further kind of south towards the footballers' wives' country.
Oh,
maybe
smart.
Wow. Round about there.
Do you think footballers' wives are taking loads of donations down to the...
Well, it's where I pick up all my bargains.
Well, there we go.
Well, if it's good enough for Jackie Weaver, it's certainly good enough for me. Thank you so much. Final word from Max.
This has made my 2025. I've met Jackie Weaver. Thank you so much for being here.
You're a legend and an absolute delight. Thank you so much. Take care, Jackie.